Yeah, I would actually say that the air in front of one of the Templars in the plaza shimmers, and she is standing like right next to you now, right where she wasn't before. It's not actually teleportation; she's not that good, but it is an acceleration of movement. And she let this woman straps and headdress basically. Um, uh, Face of Nibonai pendant, perhaps. Like the palace, his palace, the whole palace is his face, right? Well, there's little that she wears, right? And she, says, "There's a title for gladiator. There must be not just gladiator, but there must be like a word that you use as a
bad word.
Like no,
Okay.
like a mystery, right?
Yeah.
Just like your merchant so and so, so just a prefix, right?
Give me a moment. I'm gonna find you.
There's got to be something.
Warrior.
Yeah.
Closing
It's a very specific. I mean, I'm not even sure if there exists one in Latin.
No.
But there must be one here in the Dark Sun.
Yeah.
There's got to be. So she'll use that, which means she's recognizing you, which is no surprise. And
I am quite identifiable.
And your name as full, and says, not in too threatening a way, authority, but not like violent. Says, explain. What?
I'm sorry, I'm just looking at. I think these are Latin terms connected with gladiators, so they are still. But I was going down, and there is like one bustuari, early nickname for gladiators, and it means cremation pig boys. And I was like, this is stupid.
That's almost. That is almost too tempting. Yeah.
Primus Paulus, top ranking gladiator in a Ludus.
Primus.
Ludus is the school.
Primus Axel. Explain. So she's actually, respectfully using your Mr. title.
I sense my friend was in danger and went to help.
She sees me.
Yeah, of course.
And I'm very remarkable.
I was about to say you're sideways being held. Your arm candy position and your charming smile from there is the only thing I can see.
It's hilarious.
I have been the charming face of the arena for a bunch of weeks.
I have to admit, this is I want an artist. Sorry, Eric. If you feel inspired,
sure.
I would love that shot, actually. And so
I do have
and you're carrying
someone's remains
right.
with me.
Do you want to say anything?
I'm going to say, pretty sure there is some sort of crime being committed in this place. Templar. Because they were trying to burn my sister. She was not a slave. They do not have a right to her remains. And when I went to ask for them, they tried to burn me. It's like, no,
now that's the crime, right?
And at that point, they put you down.
Right.
Why you speak naive? Why you speaking? You're speaking sideways.
I don't seem phased at all.
I get it. Like, no. Shahrukh is like an adaptable person, clearly. Yeah. Let's reorient.
I
Where will you be doing?
not mention anything about this.
So what do you have in
I'm guessing that he's unconscious, unfortunately.
Yeah. You're the one who said he went down.
So are there any witnesses? No, I guess maybe just give him another whack.
Just to be safe.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm back to violence.
Code resumed.
How dare you?
Yeah.
This is Nibelheim.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, exactly. So okay, but
did you hear that, everybody out there?
Yeah.
So what will you do now? I need to have sort of a physical.
I'll probably I'm guessing I'm not going into the courtyard. That's would probably be a bad idea. I might have a look around and see if there's anything other interesting things in the any.
Well, we were in this corridor, and
Yeah.
there were people here.
Yeah.
But they were starting to come out and do their sort of
Yeah.
waving, like I said, and stuff like that. So there wasn't an immediate attention, but I think right now there's a very brief window
Yeah.
of freedom of activity for
Yeah.
you right
Then
now.
I think I'll have a look and see if I can find any remains from the killed arena.
Well, that's all back here.
So everything is
Yeah.
but
Through the door. Where
yeah,
I
but
was.
no, I'm not looking for their corpses. I'm looking for like
Other stuff.
Yeah.
Or,
yeah,
okay.
they sorted that out.
I don't know if they gave that to
No.
the temple because I
They-
got
they
the
would
things
have-
of my sister.
Yeah,
previously.
they.
Yeah.
We had established that
Yeah,
already,
yeah,
and
then,
also certain effects that they would have taken to cremate with
Yeah.
them,
Or on them.
would be in that courtyard because they would be preparing them to get wheeled out. And
Yeah. I think I might
Yeah.
then I might actually go in and have a quick look.
okay,
Yeah.
okay,
Look
sure.
for I've heard rumors about a little weird guy and his connection to a chakra. So
Oh, really?
I'll take a quick look and see if I can find any compromise.
Okay.
You heard about the little guy?
Yeah,
I know,
yeah,
About
this is
little tooth?
Yeah,
Yes.
yes. I heard about him having some weird connection between him and a chakra. So I'm
But-
thinking,
Little tooth died as well, right?
oh yeah, he's very
Oh, okay,
dead.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
Very dead.
But they were running away in alleys before they went, or
Yeah,
after
so-
they went crazy.
Yeah,
Yes.
people have
So
probably seen
people
something.
probably saw this small guy and started running. And the rumors was
Yeah,
spread about
that should be
that.
the rumors.
there have been many
Yeah.
weird stories,
Yeah.
but let's focus on what's going on right in here,
Yeah.
so I have a clear idea. I'm just wondering whether, with the psionics being shut down
Yeah.
like that, you're not in danger of being roasted.
Okay.
And I think that you have some freedom of action.
Yeah.
Now the only question is, what am I going to say? Well, I did say all of the principles from that event have been collected.
Hmm.
So Little Tooth would have to.
Yeah.
I mean,
He wasn't slave either.
No?
How dare
Okay.
so if you want to, yeah.
Yeah.
That's weird.
No,
And
I
so,
have my plans.
well, you may
So-
have a slight problem because with this Templar looking between the two of you.
But we were on the outside, right?
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
And looks at the two of you and says, effectively, thank you for your good citizenship. And closes her eyes, or her eyes like go psionic, whatever that is, and the other Templars will
Yeah.
descend upon the shrine. Mostly, they're not superheroines. These are low rank, so they're going to be coming in through the doors. And one of them will be suddenly locking down
Mhm.
the whole
Yep.
the whole crowd, basically saying, everybody stands down. The law, is declared, which is basically a statement of, line up, shut up, wait for further orders, or I will skewer you.
Yep.
Um,
Light stabbing.
yeah. And so but there's only one out there making that
Yeah.
announcement. The most powerful one over there on the rooftop will be coordinating the rest and looking through their eyes and telling them what to do. So that leaves just two, the one you're talking to and the one who's going to be entering. Thanks. I needed to kind of orient my thinking on what they're doing. Fedaramin is, I'm afraid, as narrated by Eric, is flat out in a puddle.
Mostly water.
Water puddle?
Mostly.
Yeah, well,
Some red.
Mostly water.
so now, well, whatever else it was has in the water didn't filter out when you should have. And And so let's talk to you guys. Do you want to take further action, or are you going to take this opportunity to say we got what we came for?
I'm going to look at you and I'm gonna say like, now I owe you twice.
I think he was gonna ask what you were doing there, like what. Well, as your hugging corpse, think you're gonna die, and I don't really know what happened, and I want to know.
It's my sister. This is my sister's corpse. In my culture.
That's something Axel understands pretty well.
Yes, losing your loved ones and wanting to like know what happened, like wanting closure. It's literally that's literally the goal of my story.
I know.
So,
yeah.
I need to make sure.
Sure, owes you twice.
yeah. Nice.
I don't even know about his involvement yet. It's gonna come up at some point. But like,
Eric always playing somebody who sort of tips over the apple cart
I mean,
over there.
The point is like those women fire went down and then he came. So
That's
like
right.
he's taking
Yeah.
unknowingly taking the credit for stuff that's happening.
All according to plan.
Retroactively, it wasn't.
Yeah.
It is now. Okay.
I will say I don't know when I'm gonna have a chance, but I need to bring her remains back to my village or our lands where she will be laid to rest properly.
I will help.
I do have first to help you with avenging your family. She's not getting any more dead.
Pragmatic. Yeah. We are very honorable. We are very romantic. We are very idealistic, and we're not stupid.
It's now several weeks since then.
Yeah.
And the way that we have described Dark Sun repeatedly, it's pretty dry.
Yeah.
So she's more mummified.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
They've already
Yeah.
dissipated.
So,
That's the first thing they do is they
exactly.
recover the water. So yeah, that's not a problem. So it's all ritual now. There's no hygiene involved here. So therefore, we're good with that.
Yeah.
I think the Templars are going to lock things down, and you will, given what you said, you will be facing the one who came indoors, who basically somebody protests as they, somebody from one of these other rooms like protests this incursion and is instantly, stabbed through, the middle of the body and silenced immediately. So yes.
I think I will remember at this point that there was a water trader coming with me.
No, it came in after and I.
But that tried to help me. So I'm gonna turn towards.
You can at least look.
The Templar.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say, there is one more person that came with me that is not involved in the temple, still in there. Water trader?
There is a non-violent but a mental connection between this Templar and you that's basically saying,
visual image.
Police statement, please. Right. And so bang, that's beamed, through the central point to the others.
I do add that she looks wonderful.
Thank
you for your service.
Thank you for your hotness. Service.
She's married, isn't she?
And then
that doesn't stop me. That stops her.
And so then the point being is just when you're like, ooh, little tooth.
Yeah.
Is when this woman comes in and she, having just killed that person, is all ready for more justice on the next person she sees without dialogue. until all of a sudden it's like, don't kill this one. Oh.
But with Spears ready, it's more
Exactly. It's like,
blood.
I'm already, I was thinking it was a gladius.
Hey, whatever.
And
It,
so,
but
yeah.
it was more blood.
You were saying.
Yeah, so I managed to find his body, and I quickly wrench off the loincloth combination with his. He's been using the sling as a loincloth.
Oh,
That's
that's
what I'm
right.
Getting
Okay.
at. So imagine that.
Unfortunately, I just did.
Yes.
What are you doing again?
He's checking for property.
No, I'm stealing the. That
Okay.
part.
Well, just when you turn around,
Yeah.
that's when you're faced with the point of a gladius in your face, and then the change as she realizes, oh, not this way.
Okay.
Right, and she basically, stands down or steps aside, pointing the gladius diagonally toward the ground,
I wipe the sweat from my brow.
and says, "Out."
I leave.
Right.
After wiping the sweat.
Yes.
Well, with the cloth.
Ah. Okay, Eric.
You do
It
you.
is dark time.
I was going to say, yeah, good enough. And that's that.
Yeah.
I guess. I know we didn't play for very long, but I think that kind of concludes our
Yeah, you
our,
can do this
our
scenario.
immediate scene. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And starting a new one would be rushed or
Yes.
or either rushed or incomplete.
right. Well, and not only that, but the point being that the remaining drama in our whole situation is Hans and Charlotte.
Yeah.
And
Potentially.
right. Well, there's
isn't so
these-
certain what his angle is.
yeah, we don't know how your need for vengeance on House Sham is going to interact with whatever on Athas you are up to. But you see that I would be playing more from the standpoint of your character Hans. Which almost makes me want to continue for another session.
Yeah.
It really does, because I'm too
We can
charmed.
try next time.
Too charmed, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
We can shoot for next time. I'll check with Christian to be sure if that's okay. Because the system has not failed us.
No.
I
You
didn't
didn't
manage
have
to
to
roll
roll
a
it.
single
No.
roll. I want to have a roll for something.
What would you like to do? I completely get that. We can continue to play a little while.
Yeah.
Let's take our time and decide. Your characters have a certain freedom of action. Why don't we initiate where you're going with this?
I think from this situation, I would like to just pass by these collected people that are put in line waiting
Yeah.
for whatever the Templars want with them, and just drop my spectacular smile as I'm holding something, but I have also my other arm over somewhere
you're doing a little bit of
the elbow of this
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
I'm just gonna say, why are you guys trying to see a theater of what happened? Just come to the arena. So it's
and you're on your way out when you catch this speech from behind them.
10% off the new Gladiator Sweat water. It's just water with salt in it.
Go ahead and go for a roll, and you can help.
Okay, yeah.
He can what?
Help.
Yeah.
I don't know if the gladiator or charismatic. You're gonna tell me which one.
Oh, charismatic for sure.
Yeah.
It's I want to be. I mean, this is the gladiator actually angle for me. Is we need to be remembered, and I need to make. Hold on, I'll find her name.
Rivara.
I'm going to make Rivara very happy. So it's this is my angle here. Stop looking at this.
This
Just
would be
come
3
to the
dice,
arena.
except that they're scared of the Templars.
Yeah.
So therefore, 2.
2 dice.
Okay, 2 dice to start, and then you have charismatic or
My gladiator is +2 and charismatic is +1. So
And we'll take the +2. Why not?
Okay.
As long as we're... Now, you are going to be healthy, correct?
Yes, so I'm adding my merchant +1. Do I also have a? So do I have 2 dice?
Yeah.
So okay. And then I might as well just throw in another 4.
Oh my god. Okay. And why not?
I
Yep,
don't
Okay,
have a
so
one.
but the way it
Yeah.
works when you guys are working together like that, it's the better of the 2 rolls.
Okay,
Right.
but he's the one that gains the point, not
Right,
me.
correct.
Yep, so I'll just take points.
You're just going to take a point.
Still
Okay.
0.
Right. Let's just say that without that backup, it might not have landed as well.
Yeah.
That's probably
So-
the best way to put it. I don't really have
Yeah.
much of a failure. Typically, I like to make failures stick.
Yeah.
I don't really see it in this case.
Yeah.
So therefore, yeah, that's a
Some good
conclusion.
PR and
Yeah,
advertisement.
definitely.
Well,
Selling-
it's also good because it reinstates, the Templars, Nibelheim, the arena
Yeah.
as the
Don't-
dominant cultural event here. So the Templars are the lead Templar is going to grab a clue, right, and say the yes, the arena, the champions of Ashatra, and the glory of Nibelheim, right? And waiting for the cheer from the crowd, and the crowd's like, yeah, a little bit,
Yeah.
Yay!
until
Yeah.
she really does a psionic distortion, probably to the point that it drives her to her knees
Mhm.
because it's and is able to call down massive psionic energy to splinter the shrine, basically to crush the shrine.
And back.
It's not, that doesn't vaporize it. It's not that powerful, but what it does is weaken it. So the walls, start leaning in, and the whole structure, loses its integrity piece by piece, right?
I'm
So-
looking over my starting to blistering shoulder and say, "Oh, such a tragedy."
Yeah,
Oh,
little
how-
sarcasm.
What a shame.
Excellent.
I
So-
look on with no emotions.
That's
on
right.
it.
Whatever. Yeah.
Whatever. I don't even know why I'm here.
That's right. I was just passing through.
Yeah.
My
We were
life,
just-
obviously.
Right. So therefore, what about? Is there anything further that we need?
I am going to say hey, thanks for the support back in there.
Sure.
Whatever, I'm not sure what exactly happened, but thank you.
We have some business to discuss. The special. I have a new arena gladiator sweat, and we have the special edition, limited edition, Sharuk.
Oh no!
Sharuk flavors. It will happen.
You're like a,
No, I'm not saying
you're like
anything.
a Zima, salesman.
I'm not saying anything. I just need to think a little bit about
Yeah.
what exactly that will mean.
Mhm.
Like
Better say it's both
for me.
for all of us.
Mhm.
It's good for all of us.
Okay.
I give
Well.
you a look. That says if you make anything brand new with my name, anything with me, I will cut your head off immediately.
Yeah.
If the look says it immediately.
We are not licensed.
Noted. Yes.
I can have a discussion.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess I
Try
don't know.
clean the nectar.
No.
He's already
You're not
ready.
having. He already put a veto on anything connected with him.
Yeah.
I'm saying we can have discussion about my.
Oh, yeah. Could be a
Product
generic
line.
try clean.